I'm joined by Doug Blount, Director of Roanoke County Parks, Recreation, and Tourism, and we're here at Explore Park, where it's a very exciting time this fall as we embark on a new master plan process for the facility. First of all, Doug, tell us about the general timeline of this master plan implementation.
Well, what we're doing is we're beginning the master planning process early this fall, and it will proceed all the way through early 2016. We will have a community engagement period in September and October for folks to be able to share their thoughts of what they would like to see out at Explore Park. And then we will have a period of where our consultants are working on developing kind of that roadmap per se of the master plan. And then we would like to have it completed by the end of February 2016 and then ultimately presented to the Board of Supervisors in March of 2016.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the individual pieces of that. The first piece of the master plan actually began back in July with an initial consultation with our consultants. Talk about that and then how we're progressing.
Well, what we did was our consultant is Wallace Roberts and Todd. They're out of Pennsylvania. And what we did with them is had a kickoff meeting, sit down and talk about the design of the master plan, how we want to be able to design the process, how we want to be able to have the citizen engagement for the process, how we're going to communicate throughout the process with our citizens, how we're going to put all of the parts and pieces together to create that roadmap so that we kind of have a direction that we'd like to take the park in over the next 15 to 20 years.
And I think you really hit on it. One of the things that came up in that initial meeting was the extent to which we want to involve both Roanoke County citizens and the community at large in this process. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, it's really important. I mean, this park we want it to be a world-class facility for not only Roanoke County residents, but for the entire Roanoke metro area. And we want it to be a regional facility. We want it to be to where we can attract all interest levels for outdoor recreation, whether that's passive, active recreation, whether you're a novice or an expert. And so this is folks' opportunity to come out and tell us what they want to see and help to influence this final footprint for Explore Park.
So with that community engagement, there'll be a series of community meetings that will be held. We'll also be doing focus groups with some stakeholders in the area. That would be the community groups as well as leaders and elected officials from the community. And finally, we'll be doing a community survey throughout the month of October. And you can find all that information online at www.explorepark.org/masterplan. It's a great way to keep informed about all that, and we're really going to be letting folks know throughout the entire process how things are going. Now, after that, what is the end result? What's the master plan ultimately going to provide Roanoke County?
Well, the master plan provides us with the roadmap for how we want to go about to utilize the park. How we want to be able to either have some type of different types of programming, development at the park, if we want to bring in public-private partnerships to help in terms of developing different recreation amenities. This is going to give us that plan of how we want to go about building the park. It will also have different phases to where, you know, we will see over the years how we will implement the different aspects of the master plan. And then it also helps us from an investment standpoint of what it really takes to be able to offer programs, takes care of the park in terms of maintenance plans, and then having that overall business plan for being able to make the park more sustainable for local use.
This is a little bit unusual compared to some master plans in that it includes a complete business model as well as utilities model as well.
That's exactly right. This is we are taking a different approach. We're very serious about ensuring the sustainability of where the park will be able to succeed with not only just having aspects from your local government that are participating in Explore Park, but also getting others to help partner with us to be able to build the infrastructure, to be able to build the programming base, the different recreational amenities.
And that goes right back to that community engagement that we keep talking about. These are the groups that are meeting with us, the stakeholders, individuals that come out for these meetings are going to be engaged in the process, we hope, for years to come, and a continued community engagement process here at Explore Park. So we look forward to you coming out at one of our town hall meetings and looking online for information about all of these master plan items at www.explorepark.org/masterplan.